Now, forewarned weather with Exact Track 4D.
Yeah, getting back to that forecast. A lot of rain out there today, and that's going to continue for a bit.
Yeah, we're a little unsettled again tomorrow, so we'll have dry periods, but also rainy periods. And even when it's not raining, it's so damp,
Yeah.
But temperatures are okay. Yeah, it's a little soggy, but we need the rain. It's spring. We've planted flowers and things like that, and so we need the rain.
Lots of positives.
We're still at a little bit of a deficit. So, so tomorrow we're in your neighborhood, which happens to be my old neighborhood, and that's Mount Clemens. We are going to be there live tomorrow, and temperatures will be in the low 70s, but there'll still be the chance of a few scattered showers, possibly even a rumble of thunder, although nothing severe, but certainly not the best day. Hopefully we'll get some dry periods in Mount Clemens tomorrow. Right now at Metro Airport, it is quiet, cloudy, 65 degrees, 64 in Pontiac, low 60s in Grosse Ile, and 66 now in Port Huron. Weather headlines. We have a chance for showers for a good part of this week, not all day long, but off and on for several days. And then the best shot for storms would be overnight Thursday night into early Friday morning. At this point, it's looking around daybreak, so we'll watch for that. And then temperatures do get into the 80s this week and 60s for next week. Let's start by talking about the rain. So there's an area of low pressure bringing quite a bit of rain to parts of the East Coast, the Mid-Atlantic states, and as it turns counterclockwise, we're just kind of on the edge of it, and so we're getting some of that moisture spun back over top of us, and that's going to be the pattern here for the next at least 24 hours and a little bit beyond that. So tonight at 11:15, there are a couple sprinkles out there. Otherwise, tomorrow morning when you go to work, we'll see a few more scattered showers. And then in the afternoon, there could be a rumble of thunder. As you can see, the reds and the oranges there indicating some heavier downpours, but still scattered. This isn't like a line of storms we're tracking or anything like that. These are just some garden variety showers and at times some heavy rain. Winds have picked up a little bit tonight. They are a little gusty in Mount Clemens, where they have 23-mile-per-hour winds, 21 in Pontiac. Now let's talk about temps. It's a little better news than the rain. 64 in Pontiac, low 60s in Mount Clemens and City Airport, 63 in Grosse Ile. Up north, it is very mild. In fact, Marquette today got into the upper 70s, 80s out to our west, and most of that heat is going to be arriving on Thursday into Friday, and it looks at this point like we should have enough dry periods those days to really make it feel quite nice. As we look at the temperature outlooks for May 19th through May 23rd, we went from being above average to now it looks like we'll be a little bit below average, and that will continue, it looks like, through the end of the month. Doesn't mean we won't have warm days, but the overall average will be a little cooler than normal. 60 tonight, a few showers, a rumble of thunder not out of the question. 73 tomorrow with that chance of scattered showers. And then Thursday, there's just a slight chance Thursday. I think you'll have plenty of daylight hours to really enjoy that 80-degree weather. And then Friday, even though we have storms in the morning, we'll get some sunshine in the afternoon and evening. So if you have plans outside for Friday night, don't cancel those just yet. It looks like it will be more towards the morning. And then for next week, by Tuesday into Wednesday, that's when we cool back down into the 60s.